Business owners right now are using AI to close deals of hundreds of thousands without even having to respond to people. If you have been struggling with automating your WhatsApp, not knowing how to close the sales, you need to make more money, more revenue in your business, but you're just one person who has other things to attend to, maybe family, a job, school, and other things that are very important that you cannot leave behind. This video is for you. I'm going to show you how to set up WhatsApp AI chatbots that is free, 100% free. It will reply messages for you. It will close the deals. It will collect payments straight to your bank account. All you have to do is set it up properly. This is the age of AI. And if you're not using AI for your benefits, you're going to be left behind. This is not the time to be saying, okay, maybe I'll learn it later. Learn it now. So I'm going to go into practical mode, share my screen with you and show you exactly how to get it done. Make sure you pay attention. All right, let's get straight into it. The first thing you need to do is to go to your App Store or Play Store and download WhatsApp Business. This feature is only available on WhatsApp Business for now. Once you open your WhatsApp Business, make sure that it is well set up. Right, this is story for another day, but I did a separate video where I talked about how to set up your WhatsApp business. Make sure your name, your catalog, everything is well set up. Once you're done setting up all your settings, business tools, everything, there are two options to find this, depending on the kind of phone that you are using. You can go to settings and click on business tools, right? Or at the bottom, you will see tools. You can click on tools. Any of them will take you to the same place. And when you get to business tools, ignore every other thing and go to Meta Business Agents. You can see Meta Business Agents. Use an AI agent to respond to your customers 24/7. Click on that. But before you click, you can read the explanation that is written here. It says, get an AI agent that helps your customers 24/7. It helps you to save time because it answers your chat while you work or sleep, right? And you control your AI agent. It will answer based on how you want it to answer, and you can take over the chat at any time. You can teach your AI agent to sound like you in your chats. Do you understand? Once you agree with all of this, click on Create AI Agent and it will take a few seconds. Now here, it's going to ask you if you want your AI agent to study your past chats to know how you answer questions. You can only ignore past chats if maybe the person answering you before was quite rude and you don't want it to learn that kind of rude method, or the person didn't know much. Do you understand? But aside that, it's recommended that you use past chats, okay? Click on use past chats and click on continue. Your AI agent has been set up. Now, to control this agent, all you need to do is come to settings here. Look at this. It's going to ask you for, things that your AI agent needs. First step, share business information with your AI. I've shared everything. My website is here. My email is here. It has my business address, everything. My description, it is all here. If you want to edit anything here, you can click on it and change it, or you can delete it. Do you understand? Then we'll go back and you click on recommend bestsellers, which of the products you want AI to recommend based on what is on your catalog. These are some of the products on my catalog. Anyone I want it to recommend, I can click on anyone and recommend it as a bestseller. I need to update my catalog. These are old things. But then next, you can click on share purchasing information. Now, this is about your business, where and how to purchase. You explain, our goods are located in Lagos, Nigeria. Our office is in Lagos, Nigeria. You can purchase on our website or you can purchase on the DM. Just talk to the AI like you're talking to ChatGPT, like you're explaining to your sales rep that you just newly employed. Explain everything here about how people can purchase. Is there installment payments? Which account number should they pay to? Write every single thing here. If you don't know how to put the words together, send a voice message to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT what you're trying to achieve. That it should send you a text that you write and explain to the AI. ChatGPT will do all of that for you. Then payment types accepted. Explain. If you accept payment via Stripe, put your Stripe link. If you accept payment via seller, put your seller link. If it's via bank transfer, put your account details and explain that, okay, this is bank transfer details, right? For those who cannot pay via bank transfer, or for those who cannot pay to our Zenith Bank, they can pay to our money points. You put the alternatives here. Don't worry, the AI will understand. Shipping policy is how you do your delivery. When is your delivery day? For those of you that have specific delivery day, say we deliver on Wednesdays, or on Fridays, or on Sundays, you write it here. And how long it takes you to deliver. Return and exchange policy. Do you have a no refund policy? Put it here. Do you have refund after 7 days? Put it here. Write it here so that in case somebody asks about that, the AI can respond. Discounts. Are you currently running a discount sale? Put it here. Right? Explain to the AI that this is the discount that you are currently running. Let it know. And then that's that about teaching the AI about your policies. It will use this information to answer people. Now, what your AI can do, you can allow your AI to take over from when somebody is ready to buy, or as soon as a chat begins, or when somebody asks about orders only. Because you might say you don't want it to answer everybody, just only people that are interested in buying. So it does not go answering your friends and all of that. Do you understand? So in case you're running adverts, this is very good if you're running adverts and people are just coming into your DM, asking you questions and all of that. You can click on as soon as a new chat begins, and then you click on continue, right? So let's say you want to ask people for their name, their address, which product are they interested in. AI can help you collect all that information. If you don't want to ask for any of these things, you can unselect them. If you want to ask for something else, maybe you want to ask them for what is your size, or let's say I'm selling food. I can say, are you planning an event? Do you get? I can also unselect it. I can ask for name and product and service. I can select more than one, and then click on save. So you see, immediately a new chat starts. It's going to ask for all of these details. What is your name? What product or service are you interested in? You save. Then you go back. We're still trying to train our AI. Now, let's see. If you're a business, maybe like a spa, you only work with appointments, you can click here and teach your AI how to book appointments on your calendar. This is so cool. So you connect your Google Calendar to the AI, and so it can book appointments with people. Oh, it will now book based on your available times. Right. So you set the times that you are available, and AI will book appointments with people and ask them, oh, are you free for 2 p.m.? And if he says yes, it goes to your calendar and fix 2 p.m. for you. See, and this thing will work with your open hours, the open hours that you put in your catalog. I hope you're paying attention. When you're setting your catalog, go and watch my video on how to set up your WhatsApp business. When you're setting your catalog, they'll ask you, what hours are you open? Right? Is that information that this AI is going to use? So if you say you're open 9 to 5, it will only fix calls or appointments between 9 to 5, right? If you say you're always open, it can even fix appointments for you by midnight. So be careful and make sure you fix times that you know that you are actually going to be available. This is so cool. So I'm going to go back. Now, next thing is knowledge. This is where you can find out what your AI has learned. So this is where you see all the things that it knows. All the things that it knows. You can also connect it to your Google Drive, right? So that all your videos, pictures on Google Drive, it can get access to everything. Make sure it's a Google Drive that has business stuff. Don't go and send it to your personal content. Then you can see example responses. Now, if somebody asks for a website, it's going to send this person this website. If somebody asks for address, it's going to send this address. I need to update this address. I'm no longer here. But make sure everything in your profile, your catalog is updated, because that's what it's going to use. But you can always edit it. If I want to change your website now, I can change it. I can delete this and put a new website. I can also change this address here. I can also change my business time here. So do you get? Next thing is files and links. I can add new files. I can give it pictures, videos, documents. If you have SOPs, you have catalogs, all those things, add it here to give it more insight. Don't bother about it being too much. Just pack all the documents you have about your business and send it here. If you have CAC, send it here. In case somebody is going to ask you, is your business registered? The AI will automatically reply the person with a picture of your CAC document, right? So Google Drive, you can connect your Google Drive here and all of that. Next thing is instructions. You're going to give AI specific instructions. There are some that are already here. For example, should it use emojis when it is appropriate? Yes, of course. Emojis make things more interesting. But if your business is extremely formal, right, you may say no, right? Should it share prices when appropriate? Yes. Should this send follow-up messages after a specific time? Yes. And then here you can change the time. Maybe after 1 hour or 2 hours or 24 hours, you can change the time here. Now you can add more instructions like don't give discounts. Because I remember someone that shared testimonial with me, the AI gave discounts. So I can add this one as don't give discounts. I can also add another this thing as don't reply more than once, right? Or don't reply to already existing contacts. This is why the AI is very smart. Just give it instructions. So think about the things that could come up in your business, or you may not even know the instructions to give now until the AI starts working and it starts making some mistakes. Then you can always come back here and add an instruction and say, oh, I just noticed that you sent somebody my personal number. Don't do that. Do you get? Don't give out my personal number. Something like that. Do you understand? So and you set up your rules, just click on save and it will save. The rules are under instructions, right? Then connections, you can connect your AI to other apps. Currently, I think it's only Google Drive that is available. Let me see. Let me see that. No, I don't think which app. Like, let me check whether Instagram is available. You can connect it to other apps. I know that with time they will roll out more connections, right? But currently it's just Google Drive that is available. Google Drive is to get access to your files, your pictures, your videos. Do you understand? So if you have a Google Drive specifically for your business, which every business owner should have, where you store your pictures, your videos, your documents, you can just, instead of uploading them one after the other, just send it, give it access to your Google Drive. It will go there, especially if those things are well named. You name this one as video of business owners, this one as review, this one as testimonial from our first customer, this one as price list, this one as menu. Name all of them very well so that the AI can distinguish, and then you give it access to the Google Drive, right? And then it knows exactly what it is doing. Once you have done all of this, you are good to go. You are good to go. The next thing you can do now is to test your AI. Click on test AI and you can ask a question and see how it will respond. There are options of questions here. Where is your store? Do you have a website? What do you sell? Tell me more about this service. Let me write my own question. I need help with selling my digital products online. Let me see whether it has really lent well. Even though I haven't done much to set it up, but let's see. Oh, this product that you are recommending is the product that is in my catalog. So I need to update my catalog and add some of my new courses, because if it had my new courses, it's know that this is not the course to recommend for this particular service. But I get that it's based on the information I gave. Do you understand? So it's going to work with the information that you have given it. I hope you understand. But the fact that it's asking the person questions like, oh, tell me more about what you're hoping to achieve, it will actually help. Do you get? And you can also tell the AI under instructions that at any point the person wants to make payments, transfer the charts to me. But the AI naturally, right, once it gets questions that it cannot answer, you get a notification that, oh, please, the notification will say something like AI needs help or something. I can't remember the exact text, but it will tell you that this chat has been transferred to you. Do you understand? Okay, look at the notification. I just read it from my other line. It says a chat with so number needs your attention. That's how you get the notification. So you get notification on your phone and you just go there and you respond to the person, because the AI cannot take that response anymore. Do you understand? Exactly. So this is our AI agents. Is there any other question? Let me see. I want to change the name of this agent. I want to give it a specific name. So you see, what name would you like your AI agent to use when talking to your customers? So what name should I give this AI? It's definitely not Kemjii. What name do I like? What name do I like? What name? I don't even know the name I like. You guys suggest names for me. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. You people should suggest a name for my AI agent, because my head is blank right now. But if you have a good name that you think my AI can answer, please go ahead and suggest for me. This is how your AI agent works. Once a new chat comes in, it will respond and give it the answers. And you can change the name of your agent. I just don't have any name in mind right now, and I don't want it to answer my name so that it is different. They know when they're chatting with Kemjii and when they're chatting with so AI agent. So here's how it works. Once you change the name, it's going to tell people, hi, my name is Favour. I am Kemjii's AI agent. Do you get? So they know that they're not chatting with you. It's good for transparency purposes. Do you understand? So thank you for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comment section. Please suggest a good, sweet, unique name for my AI agent. I'm waiting for your suggestions in the comment section. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.